and welcome back to another candle review. So this one, I'm torn. I'm really excited for what it could be, but I'm also ready to be disappointed because banana things usually don't live up to expectations, and they seem to be kind of rare to come across in the first place. But this is the Bath & Body Works Banana Split Milkshake candle that came out this past summer. It's a 3-wicker with just, I believe, regular straight wicks, or are they? Hold on. They might be braided, actually. Okay, they're a lot skinnier than the braided wicks usually are, but they are braided, so alright, I take it back. They're the braided wicks. These look pretty centered, so I doubt there'll be burn issues in that regard, but for how skinny the wicks are, I do worry. Now, this has the scent notes sweet banana, chocolate sauce, and cherry on top. And this is so strong, even with the lid on. From halfway across the room, I can smell this puppy, so I can only imagine what this is gonna be like lit. It may be a little too much. I'm kind of worried, but... Now, it's totally that artificial banana scent. I'm not surprised. It smells like banana Laffy Taffy. There is some chocolate in there too. Not a lot. I actually get the cherry more than the chocolate. But it's also a really super sweet artificial cherry, kind of like... Actually, it kind of smells like the juice that's left in a jar of maraschino cherries after the cherries are gone. So that, plus artificial banana, with a little hint of chocolate. But fake chocolate. Yep. It's not bad, it's just everything about it is really fake and very candy-like, which, I mean, it may be good, but it might also get disgusting real quick, and I am willing to find out for you guys. So, it's another one with a cool wavy lid on it. Ooh, I almost screwed it up. Cool wavy lid. Oh boy, we've got a Kimberly freaking out in the background. Ignore that. Anyway, so size-wise, this is 14.5 ounces. Approximate burn time is 25 to 45 hours. As we can see, cute little banana motifs. It does make me think of Arrested Development with There's Always Money in the Banana Stand. Anybody? Just me? Probably just me. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and light this, and I'll let you know how it does, and if it gets really gross really quick, like I have a feeling it's going to. I mean, I was gonna record this yesterday, and then, even with the lid on, I was like, it's too much. It's too much. And I'm still starting to think, I may have been right. Oh dear God, I blind bought this online, so I have a feeling if I had checked it in store, I probably would have passed on it, so. But we're gonna go ahead and try it anyway, and hopefully, it proves to be good. But I'll let you know. Joy of joys, it hasn't even been 30 seconds and it's already throwing one of those lovely, I use that sarcastically in case you couldn't tell, really kerosene type scents. I hope that goes away real quick because that is not good. Just, oh god. Yeah, I may have to tap out on this review if it gets too bad, but it's really strong. Just saying. Okay, so post-burn thoughts on this. Remember how on the fence I was about this, right? Remember how even, like, seconds into lighting it, I was even more on the fence because the weird smell it was throwing? I gave it a little more time. And all of that did a 180 on every possible level. So this is one candle that, smelling it on cold, is not the greatest guesstimate of what it smells like lit. Yeah, even now that it's cooled down again, it's not the same thing. Oh god, that's hella weird. So weird. So, cold, it smells the same as it did before I lit it. But while it was lit, I mean, initially, yeah, there was this weird kerosene smell coming off of it, and I was very concerned. I was like, why does it smell like that? What the hell is in it? Oh my god. And it was really strong. I didn't understand. but within 20 minutes, it had already nearly pooled out all the way, for one. Although, to be fair, I did end up having to tinfoil it after a while because the last little bits just would not do the thing. I blame these puny little wicks, but that's neither here nor there. But all of a sudden, I smelled this alcohol-y kind of a smell, and it got my attention. I was like, why does it smell like booze in here? I didn't drink today. Why does it smell like alcohol? And then I started thinking about it, I'm like, wait, it not just only smells like booze. It smells like that friggin' banana liqueur, that banana schnapps I had a month or two ago. It smells exactly like 99 bananas. Oh my god. And then it burned for a little longer, right? I was like, oh, all of a sudden, like, there's the chocolate, bam, in your face, almost more than anything else in there. And a little while later, yeah, it was the most distinct scent in there, and I was like, what the hell? When it was cold, like, I could barely even pick up on there even being chocolate in this. You let it really heat up, and all of a sudden, almost all you smell is the chocolate. It's like, okay. And then it evolved again. It went from, like, chocolate syrup into smelling like chocolate liqueur. I was like, okay, so now we have two boozy scents going on. Not that I'm complaining. It actually smells really good, and truth be told, when I had that banana schnapps, I also had some chocolate liqueur, and I mixed the two together to make it like a boozy banana sundae. Again, children watching, do not aspire to be like me. I am not a role model. We have established this. I am over 21, therefore it's okay. You are not, so don't do this. Till you're over 21 anyway, then do whatever the hell you want. But, like that's gonna stop anybody. But anyway, didn't stop me. But again, I am not a role model. Just saying. But I'm not condoning underage drinking. Just saying. Do as I say, not as I do. But regardless, all of a sudden it smelled like that, super strong, and I'm sitting here like, you know, on one hand, it smells really good. On the other hand, I'm kind of getting triggered into wanting to drink, and I'm trying really hard to not be super bad with my drinking right now. So, I let it go for a little longer, just to see if it would change again. It didn't really. If it does, it must take longer than that, but I let it go a little longer, it hit this point of being so strong to where I was like, if I don't blow this out right now, I'm going to break in my resolve, and that is going to be fast. Especially since we still have some of the chocolate liqueur, because I managed to not entirely tackle that like I did the banana one. But, yeah, that's a frigging wonder that it's still there, but that one is so much stronger, so I was like, I really, really need to not just go off the deep end with that one, because if I do, that's opening a Pandora's box of bad, so... Yeah, I don't need to go down that road again, but anyway, little shot glass here and there, that's one thing. Sitting there drinking the bottle of it, that's quite another, but, so, I blow this thing out, right? And I wave off the smoke to get rid of as much of that so I can just try to hone in on the scent in the room, get a good read on the strength, walked out of the room for a little while, came back into the room, and it had dissipated some. It was still heavy. Walked back out of the room for a little while, came back. I did this several times, because this is part of, like, how I figure out how long it lingers for, because if you stay in the room with it the whole time, you do go nose blind to it, to where you're just used to it, and you're not really that conscious of it. But if you go in and out of the room, you smell it. So, I kept doing that. And when it finally started fading, the banana and the chocolate both just, boom! It was like, for as strong as they freaking were, they like crashed and died. And all that was left was the cherry that was basically lost in the mix while it was burning, and I did not consciously smell, even though I smell it on cold, but I didn't smell it consciously while it was burning. But then apparently you wait long enough afterwards, and both the chocolate and the banana disappear and just leave the cherry. But the cherry doesn't stay real long, and then it's gone too, so I was like, This is the strangest fucking candle, like, seriously, though. Like, I'm not trying to be crude, but really, though. It is so strange, but at the same time, I'm intrigued by it because it's so different. I mean, it was gonna be different already, just for being banana in the first place, because you don't really encounter that much. But then for it to not only evolve, but for it to change that drastically and in quite that direction, I'm like, huh. I can safely say I did not see that coming. But you know, it is what it is. I liked it a lot, like almost too much. But like I said, it almost triggered me into having a bad drinking day. But I was good. I did not drink anything today, and it is now almost 9:30. I'll probably film a lip balm review and go to bed. So yeah, didn't succeed in triggering me into drinking, but damn near almost did, let me tell you. So that is something, at least now that I know that going in the future, at least I can, like, mentally prep myself for this shit and make sure that I'm on a day where I feel strong enough to resist that temptation. Because if it's a day I feel slippy anyway, this is just asking for freaking trouble, okay? So, yeah, this, I can tell already, is gonna be one of those love-hate type of candles. Because if it ends up making me do bad things, I'm gonna end up hating it. And similarly, if I do bad things and drink the boozes that it smells like, to the point of making myself sick, I'll probably get to the point where I'm like, oh, F this thing, I can't even stand the smell of it now, because now it just makes me think of throwing up, but I, like, project so far into a direction that may not even happen, like, I should just stop talking, but I'm just throwing all my thoughts that I have that are relevant out there right now, because they are indeed relevant, but only to me, probably not to anyone else, unless, you know, there's other people who've had issues with alcoholism, in which case, you know, you should know about this having a potential thing, because Bath & Body Works has made candles. Oh, hold on. I am so gross. I don't give a shit. It's my own spit. I don't care. I just spotted all the mascara under my eye. Or maybe it was just a dark circle. But I thought it was mascara. Screw it. It's not that important. But anyway, I know that Bath & Body Works has made candles that specifically are supposed to be alcohol scents. Like, especially with bourbon. They are really big on doing scents with freaking bourbon, and I don't know why. They just love to use that scent. They do it in, like, soaps, too. There was, like, an entire bourbon collection, like, a year or two ago. It's like, guys, really? Really, though? You gotta be like that? And they have, like, their wine collections, which I personally skip out on, not because of the alcohol part, but because they smell like grape, and I can't fucking stand grape. But, ironically, I love actual wine, but I mean, the smell of artificial grape just, please, God, no, keep that shit away from me. But they've done those. They've done all sorts of champagne-y scents. I don't think I have any candles in that, but I do have plenty of the body care items in that, including one soap bottle that I'm not even sure I want to open it. I just want it for looks because it's so damn cute, and it looks like a whole champagne bottle. It's, like, really cute. But anyway, I'm babbling. I don't care. But anyway, they've had those. They've had so many different versions of Peach Bellini. They've had what all else? They have had so damn it. Mint mojitos. They've had various other mojitos. They've had mint julep. They've done all sorts of boozy scents. So this is nothing new, except for the fact that this did not market itself as one, but it 100% smells like one when it's lit, and it caught me off guard. Because at least with the other ones, if I go into it knowing it, I am 100% cool with it because I've mentally prepped for this, made sure I'm in a good place, and I have no problem. But if I get fucking sidelined with it, then it's like, oh god, now I'm being tempted, and this is not good. Because I had no mental warning. And I don't do well with situations like that, so that's just me. So, I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna factor that into the review, because frankly, I feel like that should not take away from the number rating that I give it, because while that applies to me personally, most people do not have that problem. Therefore, this shouldn't be something to detract from. But I will say, the strength of the throw, holy hell, probably at a 9 or a 10, this may actually be the strongest candle I own. It was another one where just smelling it, you can frigging taste the fragrance oils in your damn mouth. Not only in the room, but outside my room with the door shut, downstairs and around the corner. I was like, how the fuck? Really? Really? Yeah. That. I mean, this thing is a freaking powerhouse. The linger, not so much. But the actual throw on it while it's burning, especially once it gets going, after like the first 20 minutes or so, oh holy shit, yeah, it is super strong. Therefore, I would say if you really don't like the idea of artificial cherry, banana, or chocolate, this is not for you, because that is what it is. Plus a boozy scent that you don't smell on cold, that'll catch you off guard. But, the boozy part smells like shit, though. But yeah, if you are not into any of those scents, not even all of them, but just any one of them does not sound appealing in an artificial form, do not buy this, or you will hate your life, I can guarantee. Thankfully, I didn't have that big an issue with any of them, but I could definitely see where people might. So for me personally, I'm not gonna dock it down for that. However, I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 because of the weird way that it morphs into this alcoholic scent. Not because it triggered me, but just because it's supposed to be a banana split milkshake, and unless you're spiking that milkshake, why exactly did it smell like this? I don't get it. So just saying that's a thing. That would be my main reason for docking it down. That and the fact that the linger just dies so friggin' fast on it. And the wicks. The wicks are not that good on this. Even though they're braided, look how friggin' skinny they are, and like how snubbed down they are. I didn't trim these. I did not trim these. And there's not much in the way of mushroom topping. Like, one of them has a little tiny bit. Other than that, though, it looks like this is puny Wicks Syndrome City. I'm hoping this does not become a cotton ball candle. That would just make me sad. But, yeah. That. So that's why I'm not giving it a perfect score. I would give it a 4, not a 5 out of 5. So, anyways, that is all I have to say about this one, which was way more than I intended on saying in the first place about it, but that's, again, neither here nor there. So, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. If you guys liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. I have hiccups all of a sudden, so don't know where those just came from. But yeah, leave comments down below. Do any of you guys have this one, or did you have this one and used it up, or returned it, or anything? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know down below your thoughts. Did you think it took on a boozy scent? I don't know. I want to know if it's just me that's picking up on this or not, but I definitely asked around in the house, and everybody agreed it smelled exactly like that friggin' schnapps. But yeah, so anyways, leave comments down below about this or anything else that you feel like. Make sure you're following my social media accounts. They're all listed down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.